19th episode of Emma's Advent Calendar of 2020. I hope you followed this series. If you have not, please check from the beginning, or you might not know some things I'm talking about. Okay, well, just jump right ahead into the jokes. Okay, why does Santa Claus go down the chimney on Christmas Eve? Because it suits him. What's the difference between Santa and a knight? One slays the dragon, the other drags the sleigh. Okay. Why did the Christmas tree go to the barber? It needed to be trimmed. What is Santa Claus' laundry detergent of choice? Yuletide. Why was Theresa May sacked as nativity manager? She couldn't run a stable government. How does Santa keep his bathroom towels immaculate? He uses comment. Okay, some kind of mark. What is Santa's favorite pizza? One that's deep, pan, crisp, and even. What's Santa's favorite song by the Ramones? Blitzen Creek Bop. I can't get to the chocolates in my advent calendar. Foiled again. What do the elves call it when Father Christmas claps his hand at the end of the play? Santa Claus. I want Santa Claus. Okay, please stay tuned for the next part of this program. Now it's time for the Christmas poems to continue. And the one I've chosen for today is this one by Nicola Fisher, published in December 2014, Christmas Time. In the distance, quite afar, I see the bright shining star. Although it's quite far away, it begins the story of this special day. Long ago, out of danger, Jesus lay in the manger. As shepherds watched their sheep at night, they suddenly saw the twinkling light, which guided them all the way to see the baby in the hay. The kings who also saw the light came riding through the cold, snowy night, and even though they were quite old, they bought him lots and lots of gold. However, all around the earth we all forget the special birth. Christmas is now much more fun. Now all the traditions have begun. Snowball fights with our friends, playing all day till it ends, dancing around the cozy fire, listening to the sweet singing choir. There is of course one serious matter. Christmas time just makes you fatter. Eating lots of food at dinner, they won't make you any thinner. Putting up the Christmas lights, brighten up the dark cold nights. Hanging decorations on the tree makes people happy and full of glee. And then we get to Christmas Eve, when Santa's packed and ready to leave. The jolly man, all in red, expects you to be asleep in bed. With a sprinkle of magic and a wave of goodbye, Santa's reindeer fly high in the sky. Dashing through the snowy night, Santa's now out of sight. Now on the roof Santa's slowing, but Rudolph's nose is still glowing. Climbing out below the sleigh, he eats your cookies off a tray. As you're asleep, he creeps around, trying not to make a sound. He leaves the presents piled high, then flies back through the winter sky. I love Christmas. It's so much fun. It's happy time for everyone. I love this poem. I didn't expect it to go that way, so I started quite serious, and that it gave an effect. When it's very different, when it's a big contrast, it makes it more fun, don't you think? Like contrast humor, I call it. And I think I'll stay there for the poem part of this program, but please stay tuned. And now it's time for some Christmas tradition facts. And today I have chosen Croatia for the Christmas facts. Please tell me if there's anything wrong with this text and what is the correct version. Okay, Christmas in Croatia. In Croatia, preparations for Christmas start on 25th of November, which is St. Catherine's Day. People also celebrate Advent. Over 85% of people in Croatia are Catholics, so Advent is an important time for them. It's traditional to have an Advent wreath made of straw or evergreen twigs, which has 4 candles, same as in Sweden. The wreath symbolizes endlessness, and the 4 candles symbolize different parts of history and life. First candle is purple, which symbolizes creation and hope. Oh, that's interesting. My favorite color is deep purple, and I'm a creative person, and I always have some positive thinking, so that can constitute as hope, right? So, purple is my color. Second candle, purple, symbolizes embodiment and peace. Well, yeah. Third candle is pink. It symbolizes redemption and joy. And the fourth candle is also purple, which celebrates ending and love. Ooh, I'm all about love and creativity, so yeah. I guess my favorite color actually represents me. A fifth candle is sometimes added in the center, which is lit on Christmas Day. You can buy wreaths, but many people like to make them. People also often have a paper advent calendar. Same in Sweden. Before the TV series advent calendars, we had radio shows with advent calendars on it, and then we had this paper advent calendar where we open a little box door to what was a picture inside of it, and that picture represented the contents in that episode. As well as St. Catherine's Day, other saints' days are celebrated in Advent in Croatia. On the 4th of December, it's St. Barbara's Day. On the 6th of December, it's St. Nicholas' Day. And on 13th December, it's St. Lucy's Day. This actually makes a lot of sense. I have a magazine which describes old Swedish traditions. And what you may not know is that Sweden has been Catholic for a very long time in history. And we also have these traditions left if you're really following everything, kind of. And I think it's really interesting to see that they're still celebrating this very thoroughly in Croatia. On St. Nicholas Eve, on the 5th, children clean their shoes, boots, and leave them in the window. They hope that St. Nicholas will leave them chocolates and small presents in their boots. If children have been naughty, Krampus, a big monster with horns who sometimes travels with St. Nicholas, leaves them golden twigs to remind them to behave. On St. Lucia's Day, people often sow wheat onto small plates. The grassy sprouts that grow, called Christmas wheat, are put underneath the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve. Christmas trees are very popular and are normally decorated on Christmas Eve, but some people put them up and decorate them on St. Nicholas Day. In Croatia, they're traditionally decorated with ornaments in the shapes of fruits. They used to be real fruits or persevered candied fruit that were sometimes covered in gold. There's an old Croatian tradition that young men gave their girlfriends a decorated apple at Christmas. Nice. You have to take care of your girlfriend's health, An apple a day keeps the doctor away, as they say. In rural parts of the country, it is still customary to bring straw into the house on Christmas Eve as a symbol of future good crops. We had that for a long time in Sweden as well. A Yule log called a badnjak, also the word for Christmas Eve, was traditionally brought into the house and lit on Christmas Eve, but not many people have fireplaces these days. Presents are normally exchanged on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Many people like to go to midnight mass service. In Croatian, Happy Merry Christmas is Sretan Božić. Sretan Božić, maybe. Excuse my pronunciation, guys. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are mostly celebrated with close family. On Boxing Day, friends and extended family visit each other. On Christmas Eve, most people eat dried cod called bacalhau or some other kind of fish, as it's considered as meat fast. You can't eat meat. The main Christmas day is often turkey, goose or duck. A popular side dish is sarma, which is cabbage rolls filled with minced pork meat. There's also always a lot of small cookies and cakes to eat, with donuts being very popular. Donuts, of all things. That's interesting. Where did that come from? Please tell me. There's krafne, which are filled with jam, jelly, marmalade, or chocolate, and also fritule, which are flavored with lemon and rum. The Christmas celebration finishes on Epiphany, which is 6th of January. It was really fun to read about Croatia. It was kind of a mix. Donuts. Why do they have donuts? That was very interesting. I always thought donuts were quite, like, very American, but maybe they're not. Maybe it's a European thing from the beginning. Please tell me if you know in the comments. I would like to know that. Why are there donuts in the Christmas Croatian food celebrations? Please stay tuned. And now finally we have reached the Advent song calendar song for the day, and it's this one. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año, felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año, felicidad. It's Feliz Navidad! Maybe it would have been more suiting yesterday when I read about Colombia. But same the same. Please excuse my Spanish pronunciation if it's faulty in any way. I'm not a Spanish speaker, as of yet at least. I do speak a little tiny bit of French. And I've also listened to a lot of Spanish music, so I hope that I get it mostly correct. But I probably think you can hear my like Swedish accent or something, or English accent even, maybe, in there. It's also more difficult kind of to have the correct like Spanish accent in when you're singing, I think. At least for a non-native speaker. That is it for this episode, guys. I wish you happy holidays, and please listen to this one and next one, and please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, listen to my covers, things like that. And if you want to hear more about Feliz Navidad, please click on the link card in the end of this video. Love you. Bye.